we had an opening of the organization day for the New Hampshire legislature, and certainly it got off on the right foot. A lot of warm smiles, a lot of talk about bipartisanship, but I'm here to talk about a rift that is already developing in the Republican caucus. As we know, House Speaker Bill O'Brien is no longer the Speaker. The Democrats won a historic 130 seats in the House. Now, how many is that? Well, only net Democrats gained only 190 seats in state legislatures across the country. 65% of them were in New Hampshire. So there's a lot of wringing of hands and in the Republican ranks, and particularly in the House Republican ranks. And how do we get this done? Now, the House Republicans have turned to a consensus builder, Gene Chandler, former House Speaker, to be their House Republican leader. But there's a conservative wing of this caucus that has, by the way, the ear of former Speaker Bill O'Brien, that may have a different approach. The House Republican Alliance met the day before Organization Day and chose 3 of its leaders: former Deputy Speaker Pam Tucker, former State and Federal Relations Committee Chairman Al Baldessaro, a Londonderry conservative Republican, and former Chairman of the House Executive Department's Administration Committee, Carol McGuire, from Epsom, another very conservative Republican. And I think this is, rift may be too strong a word, but this is the House Republican leadership in exile. This is the group that firmly believes 2 years from now that Republicans are going to take back control of the legislature, that nationally there is the 6-year itch, that President Obama is going to feel like every president has felt before in the midterm or the second term in office, and that the pendulum will swing back. And they want to position Pam Tucker to be their Speaker candidate 2 years from now if Republicans take over control, not Gene Chandler to return as Speaker. So Gene Chandler is a big boy, and he can handle this. And I think also he has a pretty good relationship with new Speaker Terry Norelli, and I think we'll use that to try and present himself not as a moderate figure, but as someone who can compromise when compromise works, but can stand on principle and Republican conservative principles if the Democrats go too far.